And I love that, man. That's what separates you from a lot of other people, man. And I can't I can't wait to see where this trajectory sends you. You know, because I think it's so unique, super cool, and it's a way that fans and just subscribers and people that actually just give a shit just see you as you, you know, not as necessarily the band, which is never a bad thing, but you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
more personal.
Yeah.
Eh,
There's so much support. Like, everybody's like, yeah, everybody gives me advice. You know, people come to my channel because I think, they come back to my channel because they see me just kind of going through normal stuff, um, and having the normal feelings and things like that. And there's been a few videos just in the last couple weeks of me being really down and bummed out, depressed, whatever. Somehow made myself shoot it and put it up, and feels kind of strange doing that because I'm not looking for like poor, it's not poor me, woe is me, everybody give me
yeah.
attention. um but it was just like, all right, this is how I'm feeling today. This sucks, I'm sorry, but this is what it is. And a lot of people are like, yeah, man, this is like, thanks for sharing that, like, this was so nice to see. And sorry you're going through this or whatever, like, hope it gets better. And then people like, they'll share an experience they had, and sort of try to give me advice on how to get over it and stuff. It's just very interesting. I've been using the vlog as a journal. Like,
Hmm.
really, to me, it's like vlogging is it's you, it's your life. You're the center, you're the star of the
Yeah.
vlog. It's about your life, and this is what my life is like, right? And this is what their life is like. I watch a bunch of vloggers because I want to see what they're doing. And so I'll get interesting, like, things to talk about. Like, oh yeah, that'd be cool to talk about on my channel. Or like, oh, I love that shot they just did. Sometimes a little bit of storytelling and
Yeah.
cinematics. Like the other day, I put the camera down. I was getting in my band's trailer to get my guitars out. Did that, opened the trailer door, and then I grabbed it, put it inside the trailer, got a good angle,
Yeah.
closed the door, and then
Yeah.
opened the door again, and I just cut together. And I was like, yeah. And I even
It's awesome.
I broke the fourth wall. I was like, cinematics, guys, look at that. Just like, just stuff like
Love
that.
that.
You just kind of like add a little something to it. But honestly, man, it's like, it's pretty wild. Like, the the death of the edit is sort of happening right now, where it's just
Which is nice.
it is.
Which is nice, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I still look. I still edit, not super heavy, but I never really have. But I still edit because I still say and I have long gaps, or I don't know what to say, and then so I do jump cuts. But it's not like Mr. Beast. They call it the Mr. Beastification over the last 10 years of YouTube, where
Mhm.
everything's like edited so like it's for retention. What's happening? Oh, I gotta keep looking because I'll blink, I'll miss it.
Yep.
Whereas like now the pendulum's swinging the other way, and you're seeing a lot of creators like just
Naturally flowing. Yeah,
sitting
naturally
there
flowing.
in their environment, on a couch or out on their porch, or just walking around and talking. And just it's like, that's how YouTube started. It was YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube, right? It
Yeah.
wasn't brands, and people didn't understand what influencing was back then. It was 20 years
Yeah.
ago. It was just me putting my stuff up, and that's really what I wanted it to be like when I first started. I was like, it'd be cool to just document my life. And I watch those sometimes. I go back and like see like how much younger I
That
look, and how
that's
little my kids were. And
yeah,
you know,
that's the best part, man. I
yeah,
remember, like, I go back to my first video, my first short on the channel. I had my son on my lap. He couldn't even talk. He was just blowing like raspberries at the camera and at the mic. And I'm like, now he
the
doesn't
best,
shut up.
the
You know,
best.
I'm just like, damn. And it's like you see that whole turning of a chapter
Yeah,
right there. And then you're like, and you zoom out a little bit from you. And I always touch on this because it's very important. Um, then you get to know that your kids will someday see that too,
yeah, yeah,
you know, and that's huge.
yeah.
Like, they get to see you pursuing your dreams, and that's what I'm trying to drive home to everyone. Sometimes that I bring on the channel, it's like, look, you're leaving a legacy, you're dropping these receipts forever, you know,
Yeah,
and your kids will be able to see that, because
yeah.
our parents, I would say, I don't know, I would say, safe to say, our parents didn't have this. You know, they, like you said, they had the big
Right.
bazooka level camcorder, right?
Yeah.
And those videos are always shaking. It's just nostalgic, right?
Yeah, right.
But this is so different, and
Mhm.
and it has such a positive potential,
Yeah.
for that to capture these moments for as long as YouTube is around.
Yeah.
And longer, however they move, however we move or jump ship or whatever, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
whatever the thing is, we always have this media there that our kids can watch and
Yeah.
see their pops doing something they love.
The idea of me doing this when I'm 60 or 70, still making videos or something on YouTube, right? Fucking 30, 40 years from now. And being able to go back and watch me in my 30s, you know, make just hanging out with my family or whatever. Like my first vlog is me like making coffee with my daughter in the kitchen, right?
Yeah.
Um, and it's like seeing her as this little 4-year-old and like just me. I don't know, just the idea of being able to look back on this stuff 20, 30 years from now is wild. Because just from 7 years ago, I'm like, gee, I was like
Yeah.
a little thinner in my face back then, and a little younger looking, you know. Um,
Yeah.
it's crazy. And, you know, I think it's a gift that we get to have these things. Um, you know, I'm sure our parents, you know, I would love to see videos of me with my parents when I was a little
Yeah.
baby, you know,
Oh
and
man, me too,
we all
man.
have that now with our kids.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
but yeah, I think so I saw somebody say like everybody should do a YouTube channel, and I was like, actually, you know, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
it doesn't have to be like you can leave it private. You know, you don't have to try to do any of this shit. Just like, but just filming stuff, because a lot of us, dude, like we're filming things all the time, right? And it just goes up in iCloud or Google Photos or whatever. And when do we ever look at them?
When do we access them? It's so inconvenient. It's like
It's
another
so inconvenient.
step.
Yeah, it's another
Yeah.
step. So imagine just like a lot of people don't do editing or anything, don't understand any of it, right? But
Yeah.
like imagine just taking that video and just throwing it up on YouTube as a private or unlisted link if you want to share it with somebody or something. But like, and then just having that collection of stuff. Like I've been filming all of our family Christmases for 5 or 6, maybe 7 years now, and I'll do a quick edit, just nothing crazy, just enough to like. It kind of looks like you popped the VCR, the VHS and the VCR, and
Mhm.
you're watching the family home video that you just made.
Love
No
that.
crazy edits or anything. It's just one cut to the next. And it's just cool. It's just cool to go back and see my kids so little opening
Yeah.
presents and just, you know,
Love
just
that.
yeah, it's neat, you know. So but I think as far as like for what I'm doing, I enjoy it. I think it's fun, it's cathartic, it's therapeutic. It's a way for me to sort of, as I said, use it as like a journal,
Yeah.
get my thoughts out a bit. Um, but it's also something that makes a little bit of money.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, I would like this to be something that becomes a real piece of revenue for me, you know,
That would be cool, man.
because I like doing it. I mean, who doesn't want to, you know, make money doing the thing that they enjoy doing, you know? So
And that's, dude, I want to say this is another thing. I want to say thank you so much for just jumping on the channel, because this is kind of this is my original content, like
yeah,
interviews and talking with people. Cause I think everyone that is out there in like the public space has a fascinating story, and no one's story is the same. Just like even on YouTube, no one's YouTube journey is the same. That's why I have a lot of like YouTube reactors or content creators, entrepreneurs, and musicians, and you just
yeah,
happen to hit both of those just
yeah,
by being you.
yeah,
It's just like it's a cool thing to just hear, because there's so many people out there that possibly want to start doing this, or think that it has to be released at a certain level to be taken seriously, or
definitely
hey,
not.
and no, I ask anyone out here on this platform, your first couple videos are shit. Like,
Yeah,
but that is the price to play this game.
yeah,
Like, you get through those shit videos and you make them less shitty.
yeah. That's just
That's
like anything else.
just like
You're
anything
you're
else.
you're learning how to do something,
Yep.
and at the beginning, you're not very good at it, you know, because but you enjoy it, you want to do it, you want to learn. So everyone gets better. You learn something different, or at least you should be learning something
Yes.
new every time. And even when you know you're doing it as long as I have, or as long as you have, you should be able to still learn something.
Yeah.
And I do every time.